Jay-Z and Beyoncé's relationship has always been a symbol of love and loyalty, but even the strongest bonds face challenges. At the 2024 Grammys, Jay-Z addressed a lingering rumor that had followed them for years, an alleged affair between Beyoncé and actor Terrence Howard. With Beyoncé by his side, he made it clear just how far he's willing to go to protect her, even when it comes to media gossip. "We just want them to get it right. That's what we want," he said, referencing the controversy surrounding Renaissance losing Album of the Year to Harry Styles. In this video, we'll dive into Jay-Z's powerful message of unwavering support for his wife and why he's ready to shield her from anything that threatens their legacy. Crazy and drunk in love, Beyoncé and Jay-Z, the names alone spark a sense of awe, power, and untouchable greatness. Together, they've redefined what it means to be a power couple, blending their extraordinary talents and larger-than-life personas to become one of the most influential duos in modern history. Untouchable, unstoppable, and undeniably iconic. Their love story is as captivating as their music. But what makes their bond so strong, and how have they managed to stay together for over 2 decades in the spotlight? Buckle up, because this is a tale of love, growth, and resilience that we can't help but admire. When it comes to music, they've each carved out their own legacies. Beyoncé pioneered the concept of visual albums, most notably with Lemonade, a masterclass in storytelling and empowerment. Meanwhile, Jay-Z gave New York City its anthem in Empire State of Mind, a song that has become as synonymous with the city's spirit as the skyline itself. But these two are far more than just musicians. They are entrepreneurs, mentors, and moguls in their own right. Jay-Z didn't just conquer the rap world, he built an empire with Roc Nation, his entertainment agency that spans sports, music, and beyond. He also brought the Brooklyn Nets to the borough, making his mark in the world of professional sports. His business ventures, investments, and incredible success on the financial front made him the first hip-hop artist to land on Forbes' billionaires list. As he raps on 444's Family Feud, "Ain't no such thing as an ugly billionaire, I'm cute." Confidence? Check. Beyoncé, meanwhile, has been breaking barriers on multiple fronts. Not only has she become a fashion icon with her Ivy Park line, but she's also mentored up-and-coming artists like Chloe X Halle, helping them rise to fame. And let's not forget the record-breaking number of Grammys she's racked up. 32, to be exact. Yes, you heard that right, 32. It's no wonder her fans, the Bayhive, are so fiercely loyal. But beyond their individual success, there's something even more remarkable about Beyoncé and Jay-Z, their family. Together they have 3 beautiful children, Blue Ivy, Rumi, and Sir Carter. With parents who are cultural forces in their own right, these kids are destined for greatness. Their family is the epitome of goals, and it's clear that their love and devotion to one another go beyond their careers. As fans, we've watched this power couple rise, fall, and rise again. They've had their ups and downs, but if there's anyone who can make marriage work at this level, it's Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Here's how they got, and more importantly, stayed together. It's hard to pinpoint exactly when Beyoncé and Jay-Z first met, but we do know they started dating when Beyoncé was just 19. In a 2008 interview with 17, she recalled, "I was 18 when we first met, 19 when we first started dating. There was no rush. No one expected me to run off and get married." While their relationship remained under wraps early on, it was clear that they had a special connection. Fast forward to 2001 when the world got a glimpse of their chemistry. Their first musical collaboration, Jay-Z's 03 Bonnie and Clyde, was a smash hit, and their bond only deepened. It wasn't long before they made it official, and in 2003, they dropped one of the biggest songs of their careers, Crazy in Love. With its infectious beat and lyrics that were basically a love letter to each other, the song not only took over the charts, but also solidified them as one of the most powerful couples in music. The couple wasn't shy about letting the world know they were in love. While most non-celebrity couples debut their relationship on Instagram or by changing their relationship status on Facebook, for Beyoncé and Jay-Z, their big debut came on the 2004 MTV Video Music Awards red carpet. There they were, glowing and undeniable, making the world take notice of their bond. As the years went by, their relationship deepened, and Beyoncé began to think more seriously about marriage. In a 2006 interview with Cosmopolitan, she confessed that she hadn't always envisioned herself as a bride, but after attending her sister Solange's wedding, her perspective started to shift. "I don't know when I'll want to get married. I never pictured myself as a bride, but after my sister's wedding, I did start thinking about what kind of wedding I'd want," she said. "I don't think I want a big one." She also revealed that her Destiny's Child bandmates, Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams, would be her bridesmaids, proof of the deep bond she shared with her closest friends. Then, on April 4th, 2008, Beyoncé and Jay-Z made their relationship official in the most intimate and private way possible, a secret wedding. While the world speculated, the couple kept things under wraps until after the fact. The date itself, April 4th, was significant, as the number 4 holds deep meaning for the couple, appearing frequently in their personal and professional lives. The wedding was described as very emotional by a source close to the couple, but for Beyoncé and Jay-Z, it was about honoring their love and commitment to each other, away from the public eye. In an interview with Vibe, Jay-Z explained why they chose to keep their personal lives private, saying, "You have to have something that's sacred to you and the people around you. You'll go insane in this type of business." He's absolutely right. The public eye can be overwhelming, and having something just for themselves was key to their lasting relationship. In 2011, the couple's lives took a new turn when Beyoncé revealed she was pregnant with their first child. At the MTV Video Music Awards, while performing Love on Top, she showed the world her baby bump, telling the crowd, "I want you to stand up on your feet. I want you to feel the love that's growing inside me." It was a powerful moment, one that solidified their status as not only music icons, but also proud parents-to-be. However, their journey to parenthood wasn't without heartbreak. In her 2013 documentary, Life is But a Dream, Beyoncé revealed that she had suffered a miscarriage before getting pregnant with Blue Ivy. "I heard the heartbeat, which was the most beautiful music I ever heard in my life. Being pregnant was very much like falling in love," she shared. But just weeks later, after a routine checkup, the heartbeat was gone. "Literally the week before I went to the doctor, everything was fine, but there was no heartbeat." It was a heartbreaking experience, but Beyoncé's openness about her pain helped connect with countless fans who had experienced similar struggles. On January 7th, 2012, Beyoncé and Jay-Z welcomed their daughter, Blue Ivy Carter, into the world. The couple's firstborn quickly became a superstar in her own right. In true Beyoncé fashion, the couple shared the first photos of Blue Ivy on Beyoncé's Tumblr, with the message, "We welcome you to share in our joy." It was an intimate moment, allowing their fans to experience their happiness while still keeping some privacy. Later that year, Beyoncé opened up even more in her documentary, Life is But a Dream, where she shared raw footage and personal reflections. But even with all the personal revelations, she and Jay-Z remained fiercely protective of their relationship and family. As they focused on their careers, their love continued to thrive. Then, in 2013, Beyoncé dropped her surprise visual album, Beyoncé, without any prior notice. The world was left in awe as she unveiled her art, complete with stunning visuals and some seriously intimate moments. On the album, one of the standout tracks was Drunk in Love, where Beyoncé and Jay-Z continued to prove just how magnetic their connection is. The song was a celebration of their love, a love that had only deepened over the years. In 2017, Jay-Z sat down for a deeply revealing conversation about his past, opening up about the infamous fight with his wife Beyoncé's sister, Solange Knowles, at the 2014 Met Gala after-party, a moment that had sent shockwaves through the media. But instead of delving into the specifics of the altercation, Jay-Z took a more reflective approach, explaining that it was simply a rare disagreement between family members. He emphasized that, despite the incident, he and Solange have remained close, stating, "We've always had a great relationship. We've had one disagreement. Before and after, we've been cool. That's my sister. Not my sister-in-law, no. My sister. Period." The video footage from that night, which surfaced online, showed Solange in a heated confrontation with Jay-Z, allegedly kicking and hitting him in an elevator while a bodyguard tried to intervene. Beyoncé, seen in the video, stepped in between the two, trying to defuse the situation. But instead of letting the drama define their relationships, the family put out a statement after the incident. Solange, Beyoncé, and Jay-Z made it clear that, despite the public spectacle, they had resolved the issue privately. "We've worked through it," Solange told Lucky magazine at the time, reassuring fans that everything was in a good place. The joint statement they released soon after emphasized that Jay-Z and Solange had both taken responsibility for what happened and apologized to each other. It ended by affirming that they had moved forward as a united family. But that wasn't the only moment of vulnerability Jay-Z would share in the coming years. He later admitted to a much deeper issue that nearly tore his marriage apart: infidelity. During a 2017 interview with the New York Times, Jay-Z opened up about the cheating that had marred his marriage to Beyoncé, who had been by his side for over 9 years at that point. He acknowledged that it was his own emotional scars, rooted in his past, that led to his infidelity. "You have to survive. So you go into survival mode. And when you go into survival mode, what happens? You shut down all emotions," Jay-Z explained. "So even with women, they will shut down emotionally, so you can't connect. In my case, it's deep. And then all things happen from there. Infidelity." While Jay-Z never named the woman involved, Beyoncé famously referred to her as Becky with the good hair in her album Lemonade, an iconic moment that sparked widespread speculation. Beyoncé addressed the pain of his infidelity head-on in Lemonade, and Jay-Z responded with his own confessional project, 444. But as Jay-Z later revealed, it wasn't a deliberate response to Lemonade. Rather, both albums were born out of their shared experiences, with the couple using their music as a form of therapy. "We were using our art almost like a therapy session," Jay-Z said, "and we started making music together. And then the music we were making at the time was further, so her album came out in comparison to the joint album we were working on." He expressed pride in the work they were both creating, adding, "I was really proud of the music she made, and she was really proud of the art I left. At the end of the day, we really have a healthy respect for each other's crafts. I think she is amazing." Despite their successful efforts to work through their challenges, Jay-Z admitted that at one point divorce was a real possibility. "Most people leave, and the divorce rate is like 50% or something. Most people can't see themselves getting through things," he reflected. "The hardest thing is to see the pain on someone's face that you caused, and then you have to deal with yourself." It was during this period of introspection that Jay-Z began therapy, a process that helped him confront the emotional wounds from his past and ultimately grow as a person. "I grew so much from the experience," he said. "But I think the most important thing I have is that everything is connected. Every emotion is connected and comes from somewhere, and just being aware of it." His understanding of these deep emotional connections allowed him to heal and become more empathetic, particularly when reflecting on the prejudice he faced growing up. "I was just saying that there was a lot of prejudice in the neighborhood I grew up in," Jay-Z recalled. "What are you looking at? Why are you looking at me? Are you looking at me?" This kind of experience, he explained, was often the result of people carrying their own past pain and frustrations, leading to behaviors like bullying. Most bullies coerce. It just happens. Oh, you were bullied as a child, so you're trying to force me. I understand. Protecting his love. Jay-Z has never been shy about his love and loyalty to Beyoncé, but during a candid moment at the 2024 Grammys, he made it clear just how far he's willing to go to protect his wife, especially when rumors about her fidelity come into play. During his acceptance speech for the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award at the 2024 Grammys, Jay-Z took a moment to address a topic that had been lingering in the media for years: the rumored affair that had been circulating around Beyoncé and her relationship with actor Terrence Howard. It all goes back to the unforgettable 2005 BET Awards, where Beyoncé, along with her Destiny's Child bandmates, Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams, performed Cater to You. The performance became legendary when each of the three ladies invited an audience member to the stage for what quickly became clear as a lap dance. While Kelly Rowland selected Dilemma collaborator Nelly and Michelle Williams chose NBA legend Magic Johnson, it was Beyoncé's choice of Terrence Howard that set the stage on fire. As the audience watched, Howard seemed mesmerized by Beyoncé's performance, leading to rumors and speculation about their chemistry. Years later, Howard spoke about the moment during an interview on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, revealing that Beyoncé had made it clear what he had missed when he previously turned her down. He recalled how they had talked and shared some chemistry, but it all fell apart when he made the mistake of talking to her friend instead of focusing on her. She was like, "This is what you missed," Howard said, laughing, adding that her lap dance had a deeper meaning than just the performance itself. Though the rumors surrounding that moment simmered for years, it wasn't until 2024 that Jay-Z addressed them head-on, calling attention to how these stories can undermine his wife's reputation and their relationship. During his speech, Jay-Z spoke about how much he loved Beyoncé and how he's always had her back, especially when it comes to dealing with rumors. He mentioned how, even with all the recognition and success she's received, there's always been a layer of unfair judgment, particularly when it comes to her personal life. Jay-Z, who had been in a committed relationship with Beyoncé for years by the time of the 2005 BET Awards performance, made it clear that he's not about to let anyone tarnish her image or her reputation. "We're in this together," he said, "and I'm going to protect her no matter what." The rapper and business mogul continued, emphasizing how their relationship has always been a source of strength, despite the rumors and challenges they've faced over the years. This wasn't the only time Jay-Z made his loyalty to Beyoncé known. The following year, at the 2006 BET Awards, Beyoncé and Jay-Z once again stunned the audience with an iconic performance of Deja Vu. As Beyoncé gyrated across the stage in a silver skirt, Jay-Z joined her for a duet that had the crowd on their feet. Their chemistry was undeniable, and it was clear to everyone that this power couple was a force to be reckoned with. And while Beyoncé captivated the stage, Jay-Z was right there by her side, showing the world just how much he valued and protected their bond. Jay-Z brings Blue Ivy on stage to defend Beyoncé. In a moment that captured the attention of Grammy voters and executives, Jay-Z stood side by side with his daughter, Blue Ivy, at the 2024 Grammy Awards, delivering a powerful and long-awaited message. The hip-hop legend used his acceptance speech for the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award to address a glaring issue in the Grammy voting process, one that had been bothering him for years. The issue: Beyoncé, the most nominated and awarded artist in Grammy history, had never won the prestigious Album of the Year award. Jay-Z made it clear, it makes absolutely no sense. Standing confidently in front of a room full of industry leaders, including Beyoncé, who was there to celebrate her husband's achievement, Jay-Z didn't hold back. "When I get nervous, I tell the truth," he quipped, setting the tone for what was about to be a candid and thought-provoking speech. He began by recalling the history of artists challenging the Grammy institution, pointing to Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff's boycott of the 1989 Grammys after their win was not televised. Jay-Z himself had also boycotted in 1998 when his Best Rap Album nomination was overshadowed by DMX's successful releases, which were shockingly overlooked by the Academy. But this year's speech had a much more personal edge. After recounting these moments, Jay-Z turned to Beyoncé with a pointed remark that struck at the heart of the issue. "I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year," he said, his eyes locking on hers. "So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work." It was a bold statement that highlighted a glaring inconsistency in the Grammys voting. Beyoncé has been nominated for Album of the Year 4 times, each time losing to a white artist. In 2010, I Am, Sasha Fierce lost to Taylor Swift's Fearless. In 2015, her groundbreaking self-titled album was beat by Beck's Morning Phase. In 2017, Lemonade was edged out by Adele's 25. And in 2023, Renaissance lost to Harry Styles' Harry's House. For Jay-Z, the message was clear. The Grammy voting process is flawed, and it's time for change. "Some things," he trailed off, a pause that hung in the air as he pressed the point. "We love y'all, we love y'all. We want you to get it right, or at least get it close to right." But Jay-Z also knew the reality. As he put it, "Some of you are going to go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category." The Grammys voting system, which involves over 11,000 members, is meant to reflect the views of the music community. However, it is inherently flawed, as the nominations are submitted by record labels and screened by experts, often prioritizing mainstream, big-label artists. Jay-Z's criticism was not just about the system itself, but the broader issue of racial bias. Despite Beyoncé's immense cultural impact and groundbreaking albums, Black women have been underrepresented in the most prestigious Grammy categories. In fact, the last time a Black woman won Album of the Year was Lauryn Hill in 1999, and yet, despite her influence, Beyoncé remains without that honor. Jay-Z's speech pointed out a fundamental issue in the Academy's voting patterns, where fame, cultural impact, and musicianship are often at odds, and Black artists in particular are not always recognized for their contributions. "Music is subjective," Jay-Z acknowledged, "but something has to give." He wasn't just calling out the Academy, he was challenging them to change their practices and recognize the true best work in the industry, regardless of race or popularity. "You know, most people leave and the divorce rate is like 50% or something," Jay-Z reflected on the broader implications of systemic biases. "Most people can't see themselves getting through things. The hardest thing is to see the pain on someone's face that you caused, and then you have to deal with yourself." But Jay-Z's message wasn't all about critique. He ended on a hopeful note, stressing the importance of persistence, both in life and in the face of adversity. "We gotta keep showing up, and forget the Grammys for a second, just in life," he said, with Blue Ivy standing beside him, quietly supportive. "Keep showing up until they give you all those accolades you feel you deserve, until they call you chairman, until they call you genius, until they call you the greatest of all time." Blue, who was the picture of poise next to her father, has always been an integral part of Beyoncé and Jay-Z's lives. The young star has often been seen supporting her mom during performances, including joining her on stage during Beyoncé's Renaissance World Tour. In fact, Blue Ivy's dance performances became one of the highlights of the tour, with Beyoncé sharing a heartfelt tribute to her daughter on Instagram. "My beautiful firstborn, I'm so proud and thankful to be your mama. You bring us so much joy, my sweet angel. Beyoncé wrote. Why are Jay-Z and Beyoncé allegedly tied to the Diddy scandal? As allegations against Sean Diddy Combs continue to unfold, high-profile figures, including Jay-Z and Beyoncé, are reportedly implicated, stirring speculation within the entertainment industry. Diddy's alleged misconduct, long rumored, has brought others under scrutiny. Jay-Z's name has often been linked to figures like R. Kelly and Harvey Weinstein, with many wondering how much he knew about their actions over the years. Jay-Z and Diddy have a professional relationship dating back decades, which has raised questions given Diddy's controversial reputation. Recent claims from former industry associates suggest that Jay-Z may have been aware of the misconduct. These connections, however, are currently speculative, as Jay-Z has built a reputation for remaining distant from scandals and focused on his business ventures. Meanwhile, a prominent lawyer has called for those with claims against Diddy to come forward, stating that mind-blowing names are involved. This attorney has reportedly provided the FBI with evidence, prompting speculation about potential investigations involving other high-profile names. With his strategic silence, Jay-Z has largely avoided controversy, but critics argue that silence could imply complicity. As the Diddy investigation unfolds, any potential connections to Jay-Z could impact his public image, though actual legal implications would require substantial evidence. The industry awaits any further developments that may bring more clarity to the long-standing rumors around these high-profile figures. Jay-Z's protective words for Beyoncé at the 2024 Grammys showed just how deeply he values their bond, standing strong against rumors and the pressures of fame. His commitment to shielding her from false narratives is a testament to their love and the strength of their relationship. What do you think about Jay-Z's approach to handling these rumors? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into their powerful relationship, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more exclusive content.